Okay, it's been a little while. I've taken a bit of a break from YouTube, but I'm back. First thing that's come up recently is a new update for BMX the game. They've had a bit of a physics update, which I don't know. Yeah, playing. Okay, that's a good start. Yeah, just playing around with it a little bit. It does feel like the game's a bit different now. It's heavier than it used to be. And yeah, I figured I'd just kind of cover what it looks like, how it feels, what I think about it, how this game is progressing. As you can maybe tell, you know, it's still a bit jank in places, but I'm not sure if it'll convey in the video so much, or if it's just more when you play it. It feels heavier. The pedaling speed is quicker as well. You'll notice it's actually going at like a pretty decent rate. Because it used to be slow as hell before, but the turning radius has changed a bit as well. You see, a nose manual to a grind there would have been so good, but you can never get what you want. Yeah. Compared to the way it's felt up until now, this is the best it's ever felt, I would say. It's the closest to feeling like a good BMX game. Yeah, they're on the right track. Obviously, it's not all the way there. But they're taking steps to... I was actually going to try and show wall rides, because they do work a little bit. I'm not sure if this was always a thing. Now, as you can see, like, hits the wall, and I'm actually making an edit for this with the new physics just to see if I can do anything any good with it. Yeah, and sometimes that works pretty well. Like, you'll probably hit the wall and you can kind of hop off. You don't get much of a hop off, to be honest, but yeah, like, he does hit the wall. I'm not sure if that was always the case. Can't remember any of that stuff working before, but at the very least you don't bail. So, tail whips still look, wow, I'm sorry, like a mess. They're not quite there. I basically just stick to X-ups, bar spins, manuals, foot jams as well. Foot jams are cool. One of the nice tricks in this game. It doesn't work all that well, if I'm being honest, but also spins as well. I was going to say 180s feel a bit better with the rollouts as well. You can get some nice little smooth stuff, but you do have to work for it in this game, it's safe to say. I actually realised that I picked this map without giving credit. I can't remember which one it is. Generally, I just play around on these custom maps, or like the featured map, because the Barcelona map is still kind of broken. The frame rate's all over the place. You're not going to have a great time playing it. Honestly, there's not a lot to do there anyway, so it's best to have like a park where you can actually do tricks and stuff. Let's try that nose manual thing again. It's also got, yeah, there's this weird slide as well when you pedal and turn at the same time. Like I was aiming. Okay, switch back there. Yeah, it's this weird slide. It should just go forward, but it's sliding in a weird direction. Okay, straight line. What the hell is going on? Well, do the grinds work? And no, you're not. Well, they do. It's just you're not. You're gonna have to like pray to the gods that. Why don't you just do a little hop there? See, I'm trying to ask too much of the game at the minute. That's what happens. Hop! Ugh. Dear. Good old pipe. Oh yeah, G-turns. Let's give those a go, because I haven't really played with those. Obviously, if you've got decent speed and you hit a certain angle, you should G-turn. Did, except he lost all speed at the same time. even if you're proper cranking the turn, you should come out with a lot of momentum. But no, you kind of end up in a dead stop, which is a bit of a shame. What about pedal, pedal, pedal? Oh yeah, this is another thing. If you're in a manual, you can pedal now, except it doesn't actually change the speed. You'll notice this current speed versus the pedaling doesn't actually change, which is, I wonder why they added that animation. It's new, but except it doesn't actually do anything. So if they fix that, that could like create some weird tech stuff. It's something I wish Pipe had as well. You can do like wheelies, but in the middle of a manual it won't let you pedal. Like weird kind of momentum change type of stuff would be perfect for cool tech lines, stuff like that. I know there are other tricks in this game, but I've kind of forgot what most of them are. Okay, let's see if the turn downs look good. Interesting. Nope. No handers were okay, I think. Anyway, let's go to a different map. We'll also see what this one was named. I generally just pick the ones that had a lot of views. Unhappy Cloud Park 1 was the one that I just played. Unknown Park 2. I think this one has some ledges which are actually kind of grindable. Okay, let's see if we can get like a cramp arm down this. Okay. Hey, it worked, you know. Not gonna complain. Yeah, for whatever reason, these ledges actually like work. Ooh. Hey. This is it. It's all gonna work now. Everything's gonna be perfect. I figured it out. Wow. Wait, what's going on? Is there like a magnet on that thing? Why is this stuff suddenly working? Go. Okay. Do a bar spin. Little bonk. This puck's actually pretty good. Like, stuff's working on it. How about that? I think this is the longest line I've ever done in this game. That was a disaster. That was on purpose. Yeah. Yep. The fact that I haven't fallen down is a minor miracle. Kind of a something. Don't know what. Let me hit this again. Nope, want to land fakey, that was on purpose. Let's give it another go. That wasn't going to work, was it? Ooh. Weird wall thing. That's down. Don't know what was going on there. It may be just a thing to do with the magnets. If there are... Oh. Like, if those things are set up properly, like, stuff can actually be pretty grindable. It's like, for the most part, everything on this is working. I don't know. It can be random whether it's a manual or an actual grind. Sometimes it will home in a weird direction on it, but... Get a double peg. Nope. From everything I've figured out, generally those... Are these called nollies? I can't remember what they're called. Whatever, yeah, go with nollie. I'm suddenly doubting myself, I've been playing too many skateboarding games. These generally are better for double pegs because it kind of lifts you up flat compared to this hop, which, I don't know, you end up flying way over where you wanted to go. So even if you aim for a grind, it can end up being a manual on top or something. Didn't even work, didn't even respond that time. Hopefully you heard the click of me actually doing the motion, but no response. Alright, let's try and get 1 or 2 more things. And then we'll call it a day. There's no chance. That little good period I had is far gone now. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd fix the whips. Like, a lot of the other tricks, I don't really care that much. Just... Ooh, stall. Wait, pedal, pedal, pedal. Okay. That could almost have been something good. And yeah. Okay, can we go fakey into something? A grind? He's squatting, he's ready. Oh god. With a nose bonk, yep. It's actually the first time I may have done anything like that before in this game. With a nice bit. Nope. Pedal forwards, pedal forward. Come on. Yeah, his pedaling speed matches the speed of the back wheel, so he's like, it's the slowest like wheelie ever. Anyway, yeah, hopefully this gives you a sense of where the game is at the minute. You may notice at least stuff looks a bit better than it used to. It feels heavier, it's faster, it's a bit more responsive. A lot of the lag and floatiness is kind of going away, but it doesn't really solve some of the issues with... Honestly, I feel like the biggest issue is the whole locking on and grinds, things like that. Sometimes, like, yeah, moments like that, this game can look pretty good. If you get things looking right, it can actually like flow together. And then other times, I don't know, like the jank kicks in, it doesn't work. It's definitely on the right track. It's got a long way to go. So, would I recommend it at this point? If you see this and think it looks interesting, and you just want to play around, and maybe don't have very high expectations, then by all means. If you're waiting for it to be a more complete experience, then definitely wait it out, I would say. Where this will go in the end, I don't actually know, to be honest. How good will this be in the end as a solid experience? Have to wait and see. But I'll keep you updated, I'll keep doing videos on this. I'm curious to see how it works out. See what happens to this game after Streets comes out. So yeah, go check out the Instagram for Streets. If you haven't looked recently, there's been some new videos and it looks amazing. And yeah, please like, subscribe. All the other stuff, I'll be back to a regular schedule from now on. Probably this session pipe. I haven't really been playing Skater XL recently. All of that stuff, probably Mondays, Fridays at the current rate. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Let's try one more grind. It's fakey. No. Well, it worked. Alright, bye.